We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Thunder and the Lightning. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Wes Taylor will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
So striding in, Brian Cannon, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Brian Cannon.
Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hinson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chances score a lot of runs.
Into the box now, Andrew Arellano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lays off 1-0. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Scott Franchise comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Arellano leads off first with 1 away. And it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as it's now a 2-0 ball game. sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Showtrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. To the plate now, A.J. Valido.
Center fielder.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The 0-2 once more. Liner in there for a base hit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Stepping in now, Randall Mad Dog, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two and one after the foul ball there. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball four.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Stepping into the box, Tiny Ryan. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First pitch on its way. Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
At seven, the first baseman, Corey Esparza.
At the plate, Corey Esparza, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. The Thunder lead it 2-0. Brad Sanders gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Settling in now, Timmy Hinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
3-0 now. Wesley Ray will be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Full count.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Set. Here's the 3-2. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Wesley Ray.
Standing in, Wesley Ray. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. One out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Set and the 2-1 pitch.
3-1.
Slider misses and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. And the pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Digging in, Mo Cole. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this. Great base running there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. One out and a runner on third. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marty Riggs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty here with two men out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Tennessee is on top here, 2-1. So striding forward now, number 15, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball. That's inside.
The 1-0.
Hee-haw!
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2.
Oh.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. In now, Brad Sanders, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. This is foul right side. Ready with the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another try at 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 2-2 one more time.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Riding in once again, Brian Cannon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So far this year against Southpaws, Cannon has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here.
1-1.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. None out. Runners at first and second. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Into the box, Andrew Arellano. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Easel is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Ready to take his hacks again, Scott Franchise, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V, a 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Valido. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now to the plate, Randall Mad Dog. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
3 runs already home here. And there's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Riggs is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Thunder are out in front here, 5-1. Leading off the inning, Jason Easel, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Seth Roberts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That evens it up. 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Line hard to the left side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
Ryan Nichols is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, Ryan Nichols.
At the plate, Ryan Nichols. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping in, Connie Trott, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 out with the man at first. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Two balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Tiny Ryan.
Leading off for the Thunder, the third baseman, Tiny Ryan.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And this is popped up near second base. And there's your first out of the inning. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Striding in, Corey Esparza. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Saul Worthy.
Stepping up now, Saul Worthing. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
On its way is pitch number 75. In there, strike 2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
This one's down to third. Reined in. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to stand in is the veteran pitcher, Brad Sanders. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. That's by him for strike 1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. The 1-2.
got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
2 out with the man at first. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to center field. Ray will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ryan Hinkle will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Ryan Hinkle.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike 2 swinging. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
That missed. That's the ball. That's the ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. The next 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in, Timmy Hinson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arellano will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The center fielder, number 15, Wesley Ray.
Into the box now, Wesley Ray. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
The third baseman.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Mo Cole. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here now the 2-2. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
And it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Into the box now, Marty Riggs. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
To the plate now, Jason Easel, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fastball was swung on and missed. A runner on first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Valido is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Thunder are out in front 5-3. Doc Huntley takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brian Cannon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home.
That missed. That's the ball.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Here's the pitch.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Hinson is there, and he'll bring this one in. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
To right field, number 16.
So coming to the plate, Scott Franchise, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Franchise is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Arellano arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The catcher, number 17, Ryan Nichols.
In now, Ryan Nichols. First pitch on its way.
Yeehaw!
Ready with the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
One out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Connie Trott, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, and so be it.
Standing in now, Doc Huntley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He beat it out. Got him. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, A.J. Melito. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 misses above the zone for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Ready once again, Randall Mad Dog. He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 4, Tiny Ryan.
Striding into the box, Tiny Ryan, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Comes set, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
That's a tough thing to make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit, and they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Saul Worthing is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are loaded with only one out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box, Brad Sanders. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll push the lead to 5 now as it becomes an 8-3 game.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Brad Morrison takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Cannon. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 1-2 popped him up. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
At the plate, Andrew Arellano, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Arellano is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in now, Scott Franchise, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Coming to the plate again, A.J. Valido, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Four runs here in this half inning. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Thunder on top 9-3. Leading off the inning, Timmy Hinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Wesley Ray.
Ready for another shot now, Wesley Ray, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready to take his hacks again, Mo Cole, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete. The Thunder are out on top 9-3. Ready now, Randall Mad Dog.
The catcher, Randall Mad Dog.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Count is full.
Tiny Ryan waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Standing in, Tiny Ryan. First pitch coming, here it is. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Here's one that misses high, it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back 4. Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, Corey Esparza. From the stretch. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
So a full count now. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Now batting, shortstop. Saul.
Digging in and looking for more. Saul Worthing is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out.
Fastball well outside.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hinson is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
The pitcher, Brad Sanders.
So here now is the pitcher, Brad Sanders. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he takes ball one.
1-0.
The 1-0.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Can't fall behind against a pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home.
Ah!
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now that's popped up. Riggs has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Ryan Cannon.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Hannon. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. With that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
Into the box now, Andrew Arellano, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Tennessee leads it 11-3. Jason Blake enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Jason Blake.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Marty Riggs.
Marty Riggs.
Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Jason Easel is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Easel.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Easel. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Ryan in foul ground. 1 down.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Digging in the switch hitter, Seth Roberts. First offering on its way. Blake playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 0-1.
Nope, ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ryan Nichols is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter. Every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Connie Rock. And so take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit to third. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 7th inning coming up. The Thunder are out in front here, 11-5. Stepping up to the plate, Scott Franchise comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 delivery.
That missed. That's the ball.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
The pitch. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
At the plate now, A.J. Valido. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. As a look, now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Count.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. And he is in there.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over the
Well,
place.
you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edgar Navarro will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Bo Sanders is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 24, Bo Sanders.
So now to the plate, Randall Mad Dog, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, pushing him close to 400 at 391 for his career as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there. Looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
To the plate now, Tiny Ryan. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Corey Esparza. Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Saul Worthing. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
1-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Thunder lead it 14-5. So stepping in, Bo Sanders. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Sent out to straightaway center field. Valido is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Timmy Henson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Timmy Henson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. the sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in once again, Wesley Ray. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first with one down. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the stretch, Mo Cole stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. One-oh count. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Eric Minch will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Michael Lopez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. At the plate, Marty Riggs. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 8th inning coming up. Tennessee is on top 14-7. Stepping into the box, Michael Lopez, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now that second baseman, Ryan Cannon.
At the plate now, Brian Cannon. This pitch is popped up. Sanders has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
So digging in now, Andrew Arellano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Scott Franchise.
So now to the plate, Scott Franchise, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. There's ball 4.
Take your base.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Roger Schiff comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. A.J. Valido will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to first, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Now at the plate, Randall Mad Dog.
The last at that, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-0.
That's down.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. 3-1 now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
3-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. 1 run scores, and that's off the left field wall. And the throw in gets away from him. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
To the plate now, Tiny Ryan. Out of play. 1 out and a runner on second base. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now another 1-2. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 7, Corey Esparza.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Esparza. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
To 2-2 now. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Thunder on top 18-7. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jason Easel. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Set up away, but he misses with a slurred ball for ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0.
Ball out.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in a box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The batter, number 4. Second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Digging in to try it again, Seth Roberts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Ryan Nichols, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0.
Nope, ball. 2-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Franchise is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 14, Roger.
Royce Phillips will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Royce Phillips.
Popped him up. Mad Dog waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. The Thunder are out on top 18-7. Javier Rosa enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Eric Mensch.
Eric Mensch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Nichols recovers, and the throw is there to record the first down. Digging in, it's Michael Lopez. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far.